Hi, my name is Vincent Belcastro, and I am the Scrum Master for Team Ctrl+F at the University of Georgia. We are currently in MIST 4620S with Dr. Sesay. Our project is creating a client management system for requests accessing for accessing the Athena ERP at the University of Georgia. So this is our Sprint 3 review, in which we created a audit report. We generated a dashboard, as well as setting up user views to be role-based for different users having different permissions, ensuring that the system can operate at peak user interaction, as well as being able to create a audit report from the community page that we created during this sprint. So first I'm going to show you what our audit report looks like. We were able to create, it's a case history audit report, so different requests that have been made in auditing that. We do not have any records, as you see, but if we edit this, I can show you how we did this as this loads. So this is our report. What it is we have the ID and the case number here. We show the status of the case, when it's opened and modified, when it gets closed, and then as well as any changes that you make, case owner and who edited it, and when it was edited. So again, we do not have any data in this, but we do have the report set up so that when data is put in, it can be reported in a orderly manner. So we also created a request dashboard, and I will show this here. And the dashboard just shows that case history audit report, like I had just mentioned, but again, no data yet. But we also have the request history report, which shows the history of requests that have been made within the system. And in the last sprint review, we go into depth here, but it just shows the different, if it's on hold, how long it's been since the request was submitted, and the decision on it. And if you go deeper into the report, you can see more fields, but those are the most important ones just right away on the dashboard. And then we also, if you go back to set up here, see as this loads. But we also created a community page for this, and let's see, get this to digital experiences. So it's a community page website. Let's see here. So we can click on this. Oh, nice. Well, here, go to Builder for this, so you can show it. Connects it out here. So as this loads, it's a very bare bones page. There's some more to be done here as far as adding features through future sprints, and also making it look nicer as we wrap up the project. But this is our page here. We have the list of requests again on the front of the page. A little welcome bar here. We have a navigation bar here where we have the home page as we are right now. Then we can also go to requests to look at the list of requests more in depth. And then as well as the dashboard that I had previously showed, and there's a link for that here that you can access through the page. I'm going to skip ahead actually in our user stories and go to what we had talked about with creating an audit report through this community page. We were not able to do that as problem that we encountered during this sprint was that our custom objects that we created back in Salesforce here were not properly initialized and imported into the system so that they can have functionality, in which case we were not able to actually create the report. And that problem actually caused an issue with the other user stories as well, particularly setting up views to be role-based, because we couldn't set up views as there wasn't anything to view. And that the requests and the data stewards and requester objects were not able to be properly initialized to then give them the options for setting up views. So that will be fixed in Sprint 4, as well as the other problem regarding the audit report. And then also the last thing we had was to ensure that the system can function at peak user interaction, which we're not able to do that because the objects for users, again, were not initialized. But that will be fixed for Sprint 4, and I will make sure to go over that in the sprint review for Sprint 4, as we hope to have full functionality for the next sprint review. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to going over the next sprint with you and showing how our system functions.